Hey everyone, and welcome to an awesome lesson we're going to do today. It's The Importance of Being Idle by Oasis. Now, this is definitely one of the most interesting guitar songs that Oasis ever done. It's way better than Wonderwall, in my opinion anyway. So much more interesting on the guitar, and it's a great vocal song as well. Only if you can sing as high as Noel. But let's give it a go. Alright, to begin with, we're going to play A minor and E major, which is a nice change because it's the same shape. What you're going to do is move those three fingers from A minor up a string to E major. Okay, so the intro is like this. Okay, so to do that, what you're going to do is strum the A minor down, and then you're going to stop the sound of the strings by placing this strumming hand on the strings. So first of all, you want to get used to doing that. Just practice that. Strum, and then stop the sound. Okay, it's quite a quick stop, but build up the speed. Get used to the sensation and the feeling of stopping the strings if you're not used to that. Okay, so you're going to go, and then once you've done that quick stop, you're going to go down, up, and then another stop. So it's strum, stop, down, up, stop. Okay, and again. And then you're going to go to E major, strum, and then another stop. It's a down strum on the E major. Okay, so all together, this bit is, and then you just repeat it. Okay, full speed, it sounds a bit better, sounds like this. Okay, but practice it slow. That's strum, stop, down, up, stop, E major, stop, and then repeat. As you get more comfortable, you can get rid of all the gaps, but first of all, you've got to get it sounding tight with those stops. Really important though. And then once you've done it 3 times, you're going to go A minor again, strum stop, E major, strum stop, A minor. And then the last bit. So you let that last A minor ring out. And that's the intro done. So let's put it all together. 3 of these. Okay, that's 1, 2, that's 3, and then the last bit, which is just A minor stop, E major stop, A minor ring out. Okay, let's try all that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. That there is just a great intro anyway. That on its own sounds awesome to me. It sounds really cool, very distinctive, stands out a mile. Just get it nice and tight. Okay, now there's a little link in between the intro and the verse, which is this. Okay, we're going to spice that up in a second, but first of all, the strum pattern is just bass strum, so A string on the A minor, and then strum down up. Repeat. Okay, so 1 bar is bass, down, up, bass, down, up. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so bass, down, up, bass, down, up. Okay. So you're gonna get used to that. You can practice that just for a little while. It's got a bit of a bouncy swing feel on that upstroke, so get that bounce in there. It's not the robotic this, so that's quite stiff and doesn't sound very good. For this one you need that little bit of swing, a bit of bounce, gives it the groove. careful with this picking hand. You do want to try and get that A string each time for the A minor chord, but if you catch the D string, it's not too bad. Sounds quite cool, but just practice getting as accurate as you can. Spend a few minutes doing that. Okay, so that's the A minor. And it's 4 bars on that. Okay, and then the verse starts. Before we start the verse, I'm going to show you the little licks that are kind of based off the bass line combined with the guitar part, which is this. Okay, so it's bass, down, up, bass, down, up. So that first bar is exactly what I've showed you already. The second bar is this. So that there is bass, down, up. Then you're going to take off your middle finger off the D string, pluck the open D, and hammer that middle finger onto that D string. Then take your ring finger off the G string, pluck the G, and then hammer onto the G with the ring finger. You could take both fingers off together rather than trying to separate the fingers. So open D, hammer onto the D, open G, hammer onto the G. So you've got this. So bass, down, up, and then a couple of hammer-ons. Sounds quite cool. You don't have to do it, you could just do the simple strum. Okay, so that's the first little bit. Okay, the next bit is this. So normal strum there, and then you're going to go another little riff there based off the bass line. And all that is A minor. So it's 2nd fret on the G string, open G, and then 2nd fret on the D string, then open D. And then finally 3rd fret on the A string. 5 notes, and it's that rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. So it's 2nd fret G, open G, 2nd fret D, open D, and then 3rd fret on the A. So putting that second part of the intro all together, it's like this. And then okay, so there's a few things going on there. Take your time with that. That is optional. Like I say, you can just do 4 bars of just ordinary. If you want, but adding a little riff in there is just fun. It's cool. You can always come back to the riff and add in those little licks there if you like. Right, now we'll start the verse, and the verse is based off that strum pattern anyway, which is great. And all it is 1 bar of A minor, then 1 bar of F. I play the 3-finger F for this, F major 7 actually. So 3rd fret D, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, and open high E. And then this time, you play the bass note on the D string, because that's the root note for the F chord. Then you go to C, change the bass note to the A string, because that's the root note for this chord. Okay, that's the first 3 bars done. So it's A minor, F, C. Then we're going to go to B7 at 11. Bit of a mouthful that, but all that is, it's like a B7 chord, but without the high E string. So it's basically 2nd fret A string, 1st fret D string, and then 2nd fret G string. Okay, it's a bit easier than that that B7, and to be honest, it's quite a quick change because it's a split bar, this fourth bar. So it's just bass note on the A string, that's the B note, the root note, a bass down up, and then we're going to go to E major, and then E string, bass note, bass down up. So the fourth bar is like this. Okay, the nice thing about that change is when you're in the B7 and you go to the E, leave the middle finger where it is and just move your other two fingers. So your index finger comes down to the first fret on the G string and your middle finger comes up to the second fret on the D string. So it's not as hard a change as you might think. Okay, so it's 4 bars in the verse, and A minor, F, C, then a split bar of B7 to E. Okay, let's put all that together then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just repeat that. Okay, it does that 4 times, so it's 4 of those, 4 sets of 4 for the verse. Okay, and then finally you got the chorus. There's not much more to the song. The chorus is great because again it's a really rhythmic, choppy bit, very distinctive, and it's D, based around D minor to A minor. Okay, so you got D minor, and what you're going to do here is do the strum stop, the choppy strum. Okay, so you're going to strum down, stop, down, stop, down, stop. And this is a great one to practice this choppy strum. So you do it nice and slow. Strum, stop, strum. Get used to that. On the D minor and A minor. So you got a bar of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, change. 2, 3, 4. And that's all that is. And you might want to try that really slow, like this sort of rhythm or tempo. And then you can build up the speed. Okay, so you do 3 of those, so it's 3 D minors to A minors. And then you've got 2 bars of F. This is where I go to a bigger F just to fill out the sound because it gets a bit bassy here. And here I just strum down, 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 up. So it's quite a simple strum of down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Of 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... But you could strum that any way you like, really. You could just go down, 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 down. So basically adding up strums when you're comfortable. Then you're going to go to a G and do 1 bar here. Same strum there, and E major. Okay, and then there's a little tail at the end, which we'll look at in a sec. So let's do from the F. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, nice bit of strumming there going on. What a bouncy, keep that groove going, that nice, loose, tight, bouncy feel. The last little bit then is this. Okay, there's a bit going on there. Okay, the last 2 bars in the chorus, this is. And all it is, you're staying on the E major from the previous bit. And you're going to strum down. Then you're going to add in a few melody notes. You're going to add the pinky on, the 3rd fret of the B string to turn it into an E7. Okay, then remove the pinky and place the index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Okay, and then you're gonna remove this index finger to play an open B string. So 4 strums, E major with the added D note on the 3rd fret B string, and then it's E with the index finger moved to the 1st fret B string, and then E with the open B string. So essentially you got a little melody here of within an E chord, which sounds really cool. Okay, so you practice that bit on its own. And it's important when you strum this bit that you don't get too bassy with the strumming, that you don't strum these lower strings, because you need to bring out those melody notes. So you almost really need to focus more on strumming the treble strings, the top 3 strings. Hear that? Right, that sounds better than this. But you can't really hear the melody. It's important if you're going to play these melody type notes within chords that you bring out the melody. Okay? And then the final bar is E major. So that index finger comes back to E major position, which is 1st fret on the G string. And you're going to play 4 sets of triplets. Now this is a bit tricky. It's going to sound like this. And it's just down, it's constant down ups, but it's important to get the rhythm. It's like a da 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 da. It's like triplets, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. What you want to do there is strum down up down, and then up down up. So the first set of triplet is down up down. Second set is up down up. Then third one is down up down. And finally up down up. But what I'm not telling you there is each set of triplet you need to hit the first one harder to make it have that triplet feel. So it needs to go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Notice that every time I said 1 I hit it harder. So you're going to hit a hard downstroke, then you're going to go up down, then you're going to hit a hard upstroke, and then hit down up, and then repeat. So it's a bit confusing. Really slowly it'll be like this: 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Now if you don't hit them hard, those on the beat notes, then it's not going to have that sort of triplet feel. It'll sound a bit flat. Sounds alright, but if you can get that little bit of a, it sounds a bit bouncier. Okay, so if you just nod your head or tap your foot, it'd be. Okay, so you can practice that with a foot tap, and it basically is just 3 strums per beat. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. If you struggle with that, you can break it down and just do down up down up down up down up, because it's the same length in time. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But try and get the triplets going. They are quite fast, but they are quite tricky, but they sound great. Okay, now then what we're going to do is put that chorus together nice and slow. So 1 2 3 4. And then you go back into the A minor to repeat the verse chords of A minor, F, C, B7, E. But this time he plays instrumental stuff, like a little bit of a solo over the top of it. Okay, and there you have it, that's all the parts. The only thing that you might want to do is when you're switching from A minor, from D minor to A minor and back, is add in an upstroke. which is what I naturally do, and it sounds cool. It sounds a bit less stiff. So you're gonna go to do that. Go down, stop, down, stop, down, stop, down, and then up strum as you're changing chords. So you're basically only stopping the first three. So it's, and the fourth one you're adding an up strumming just to let it flow a little bit. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1. But that's just a bit of an optional one. It still sounds cool just doing them all as stops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I always like those sort of little upstrokes on the end of beat 4 for a lot of things, because it just helps things flow into the next chord quite nicely. But there you have it. That's all the parts to a wonderful song. It's a brilliant song, great lyrics, great vocals, and awesome guitar parts. You got the intro. Strum it nice and loud, it sounds cool. Then you've got the second part of the intro with a little riff. Then you've got the verse, and then you've got the chorus, and that's it. You can have loads of fun with this one. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a video soon. Cheers, bye bye.